It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that like button if you woke up this morning. We're going to have a lot of news for you guys. We got Birdman. He's talking about removing his tats and gives 50 Cent props for the vibe to do it, just the idea to do it, basically. Then we got Conor McGregor. Obviously, we knew he was going to return to the MMA. We got former YMCMB protege charged with a double murder in New Orleans. I'll briefly touch on the Molly Mall case that's going on, and it involves Sway Lee with exotic animals. I'm not going to do like a huge thing on that. There's probably no pictures in there on that. Also, Jay-Z, there's these reports that he's starting a $15 million trust fund for Nipsey Hussle. I'm sure he's going to do something for the family, but nothing is confirmed yet. I repeat, nothing's confirmed yet, but let's look into all the good that Jay-Z does. Jay-Z is turned into almost like a hip-hop ambassador at this point, where he's leading the culture and doing a lot of good in the culture. Let's get into that. And also, I'm going to address a couple other things that are going on. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys, and I appreciate you. One thing I want to address real quick. Somebody tried to get in my comments and said, oh, you're doing these updates on Nipsey like it's a bad thing. No, I care about Nipsey, and I'm going to report everything to the best of my knowledge with respect and love. Just like, and people try to criticize me because they knew me as a video director before. I am a blogger now as well for the past 3 years. No different than TMZ, Vlad, Hot New Hip Hop, all these publications that are giving you guys updates. I'm giving updates, okay? That's it. And I'm not promoting, YG, they don't criticize YG or somebody, which they shouldn't, okay, because YG was his friend. I knew Nipsey too, but YG promoted a secret album. He said, I'm not going to drop my secret album because out of respect to Nipsey, which is good, but we didn't know about the album anyways because it was secret, but that's neither here nor there because YG is all love, man. I mess with YG, I'm just saying, don't criticize me for something I'm trying to do good out here and update. I am a blogger, this is my job, okay? So anyways, let's go on and say that Birdman, he's removing all his tats because he says that, hey, I need to be taken more seriously. I'm maturing. He doesn't want tats all over his face. He's not going to remove the top tat. And 50 Cent reacted and said, look at my gangster Birdman. He is the same no matter where he's at. This, and he's talking about Wendy Williams. This B talking about, I was thinking of him too. Why are you thinking about me, crackhead? So he's talking about Wendy Williams. Then 50 Cent says, oh, be on the lookout for this dirtbag. He's talking about Teairra Marie, who owes him $30,000. He said, you can't outrun the law. I want my money, dirtbag. Call Floyd, and then he will help you. He keeps going in on that. Schoolboy Q, he's going to stop. He says he's going to push his music off because he was scheduled to drop a song today, and he was, got to some blogs, and he said, I appreciate the blogs who posted it, but I'm not ready to drop music this week. We just had a big loss in the community, and I'm not ready to do that. He said, then he also, kind of reacted to Nipsey, but he didn't, he was shocked that people were forcing him to react to Nipsey, because he's like, I'm going to deal with this in my own manner. He said, you can do it. And the only reason I remember Nipsey put me on to Schoolboy Q back in 2010. He said, there's this new guy named Schoolboy Q coming out. He put me onto that. Nipsey was always putting people on to different stuff. He wasn't selfish. Yeah. So this is what Schoolboy Q said. He said, you can do it, bruh. You ain't got to do all that extra stuff. Try something new. It might change your life. Bottom of shoe. He said, y'all don't know what pressure is, bro. You just be getting nervous. Try smiling for no reason. Shit can turn you a whole day around. Might just stop you from doing some dumb stuff. Dudes be wanting to put on, not knowing you introduced them to the plug 100 times. You dudes don't even know where to start. A dude from Watts put me on. You just gotta be consistent, dumbass. And he said, give me a deal just cause I was a funny dude. Got him. Now he's put on by TDE, and I don't think he's from Watts. I don't know. So then he said, but that's his point. people show love. He said, people in my DMs telling me to talk about Nipsey. F you think I've been doing? Same dude that they call self-rap fans be calling dudes whack and all that. He said, I never said Mac's name. This is real life, bro. Some shit not for IG. Posting RIP next to Mac's name doesn't do nothing for me. It says something for you. I grieve in real life, not here. That's a good point. He said, blank face makes sense to y'all. When you in the streets, they call you a fake ass rapper. When you become a rapper, they call you a fake street dude. You wouldn't even slide for the dude you're standing next to with you now. Good point. Jay-Z allegedly set up a trust fund for Nipsey, and there's no confirmation of this, okay? So it's not true yet, but look at all the good Jay-Z's done, and I'm sure he'll do something. Think about it. He helped 21 Savage with his ICE case. He paid for Meek Mill's lawyer. What else has Jay-Z done? He helped Lil Uzi out of his deal recently. He helped Lil Wayne with his tax problems, okay? That's just 4 things. He's done way more. He's helped people with the Black Lives Matter movement, bail them out of jail. He's done so much stuff, okay? So Jay-Z is really using his power for good nowadays. He truly is what they say, black excellence. Like Cormega said. Cormega said this to me the other day, and it was probably the realest thing. He said, some people are black excellence and some people are black elegance. Some people are showing you how rich they are, and some people are actually practicing black excellence with uplifting other people in the community. And that's what Jay-Z's doing. So salute to Jay-Z. I know Casanova put out that, it's The Rock. I think that we all wanted to react like that right away, so I'm not like downplaying Casanova because I wanted to tweet that out immediately, but also I was like, it's not coming from the Rock, Twitter or any Jay-Z like official affiliated fan site. So I was like, let me hold back on this, and I was right. It's not official yet. This wouldn't even happen for a week or two, but I'm sure Jay-Z's going to sit down with all the family once, this calms down a little more. I mean, they're grieving right now, and they're going to be grieving for forever, but that first week is difficult because not only I went through this last year. My girlfriend, like I say in a lot of videos, my girlfriend lost her daughter last year. A year ago today, she lost her. A year ago as of 30 days from now, or no, April 29th, 2018, her daughter died in a car accident. Someone crossed over the yellow line and smashed into her head on and took her life. And that's probably the hardest thing I've ever had to go through because I love my girlfriend more than I love myself. I will do anything to protect her. And watching her cry like that and watching her hurt was the most painful thing I've ever experienced in my life. And it almost makes me want to cry now. And my only goal for the past year and forward is to keep her as happy as I can. She'll never be the same, and it took months to get past that first part of grief, where I was scared, I was terrified that she was going to take her own life because she lost her daughter. Her daughter was only early 20s, and that almost broke me, man, but I powered through it. I had to be strong for her. She's always had my back, and that was my time to have her back, and I still have her back to this day. So saying that, Jay-Z's gonna have to come in and financially get a trust set up, maybe where, even where Nipsey's royalties and everything go into a trust, and it benefits the kids and takes care of the kids. Because once you have a trust, it will get invested into different index funds and everything, and it will grow, and it will cover the children's needs for the next 20 so on years until the trust expires. So I'm sure Jay-Z will get in there. Jay-Z is very financially savvy and has a team of people with finances that are financially savvy. So yeah, sorry to go off on a tangent there. It's just that this really, anything with death right now really, it really sparks a certain part of me that, you know, it's hard. And I knew Nipsey, you know, I knew him for, I would say from 2008 to 2012, we were pretty tight. And then, you know, as time went on, we talked less and less, but, you know, there was always love there. You know, that never goes away. You know, in the beginning, we were there from the bottom, you know. Sway Lee Spider Monkey gets seized after LA home raided for exotic animals. Molly Mall claims he's being extorted over alleged sexual assaults. Okay, so Molly Mall was arrested for exotic animals and human trafficking. We'll have to see how that all develops. But they raided him. They raided him in LA, and they've raided him in Vegas before. So we'll have to see how this pans out. I hope I've caught you guys up on most of the news. Oh yeah, update: Conor McGregor teases return to MMA. See you in the octagon. I mean, there's not much to report there. We don't know what's going on. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. I appreciate you guys, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Love you. Peace.